You're on the written cause number 326758, the state of Texas versus Robert James Carter. Mr. Carter, would you please raise your right hand? Mr. Carter, do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth to help you God?
Yes, sir.
Okay, Mr. Carter, you may put your hand down. How are you doing, Mr. Carter?
Pretty good. How about yourself, Jay?
I'm doing fine. Thanks for asking. Mr. Carter, on or about February 20th of 2020, while you were in Jefferson County, Texas, you were charged with the Class A misdemeanor offense of fraudulent removal of writing. Mr. Carter, do you understand what you've been charged with?
Yes, sir.
And to this charge, Mr. Carter, how do you plead guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
Guilty, Your Honor.
Now, are you pleading guilty freely and voluntarily?
Yes, Your Honor.
And are you pleading guilty because you are actually guilty?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Carter, I have before me what is marked as State's Exhibit Number 1. It is titled the Misdemeanor Plea Admonishment. On page 2 of this document, there are some initials next to the line that says guilty. Are those your initials?
Yes, sir.
On the next document, but on the same document, but the next page, there's a signature at the top of this document above the line that says defendant. Is that your signature?
Yes, Your Honor.
I have another document here. This document is titled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Right of Appeal. At the bottom of this document, there's a signature above the line that says defendant. Is that your signature?
Yes, Your Honor.
There are two boxes that are checked at the top of this document. The first box states that this is a plea bargain case and you have no right of appeal. Do you understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
The second box states that you have waived, which means you have given up your right to an appeal. Do you understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
There should be a document there before you that is titled Discovery Certification. On line 2, above the line that says defendant, is that your signature?
Yes, Your Honor.
Prior to signing and initialing the documents on the tablet and the documents on the paper before you, did your attorney, Mr. McIntosh, go over these documents with you?
Yes, Your Honor.
And did you read and understand everything in these documents?
Yes, Your Honor.
And is everything in these documents true and correct to the
Yes.
best of your knowledge?
Yes, sir.
I have before me State's Exhibit Number 1. State, you like to offer States 1?
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. McIntosh, do you have any objections?
No, Your Honor.
No objection. State's Exhibit Number 1 will be admitted. Mr. McIntosh, you have advised and counseled Mr. Carter. Is there any evidence that he is currently mentally incompetent to stand trial?
No, Judge.
Mr. Carter, your attorney, Mr. McIntosh, has advised and counseled you. Are you satisfied with his representation?
Yes, Your Honor.
Has he provided full, effective, and competent legal representation?
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Carter, I will accept your plea of guilty. I will find that you are mentally competent to stand trial. I will also find that your plea of guilty and waivers were freely and voluntarily given. I will also find that there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty beyond a reasonable doubt. State, do we have a plea bargain agreement?
Yes, Your Honor, and it's for 60 days credit for time served and tax and retire of the court cost.
Mr. Carter, the state is offering that you serve 60 days in the Jefferson County Jail. However, you will not have to serve any more time in Jefferson County Jail in this case because the time that you spent in jail has already satisfied that sentence. Therefore, you will be given credit for time served. If you owe any cost or any court cost in this case, you will not have to pay that either because the time that you spent in jail has already paid it off. Therefore, your court costs will be taxed and retired. Mr. Carter, do you understand the state's offer?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you think that the state's offer in your case is fair and just?
Yes, Your Honor.
And do you accept the state's offer?
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Carter, I'll follow the plea bargain agreement that you have entered into with the state. Mr. Carter, please follow the bailiff and have